Yo, ain't nobody gonna clap in here? What's going on? I am Lonely Blade, and I'm gonna be doing a deconstruction of my song BLADESWRLD on EntlekEntlek. I think I would like to talk about actually where the song comes from. Dog, music is so weird in this country in South Africa, dog, and like I really have an insane love for like hip hop and like all its like its changes. And I think hip hop has evolved in a lot of ways. And everybody's like, yo man, this don't sound like Tupac no more. It's like, bro, like we're just not there, you know. You can still listen to Tupac if you want to listen to Tupac. But you know, other people are listening to like Yeet and Destroy Lonely and Ken Carson, and I'm one of them. So I was kind of like, how is, you know, my music gonna evolve, and where do I want to go with it, irrespective of, you know, the environment, because a lot of what I do is personal for me. So I created this 4-pack called BLADESWRLD, and the first song, obviously this 4-pack was produced by Benjamin, not Benjamin, shout out to you. You really did the most. So I started with the first song, BLADESWRLD, and BLADESWRLD was like a reintroduction for me, because obviously like I was a part of a duo, and you know, things change, things are okay, but I'm one man now, and I kind of wanted to forge my own way in, you know, and just kind of create, you know, my own like sonic story, and that's where this 4-pack is from. But BLADESWRLD specifically is like a reintroduction to me and what exactly it means to be, you know, Lonely Blade. BLADESWRLD is a very important song for me, and I hope you guys kind of get it too. Literally the first thing I say on that song is please give me an ashtray. And if anybody knows me, Oaks, they know that I smoke, and I don't smoke like a chimney. It's not like I'm, you know, smoking back to back, but I actually sometimes smoke for anxiety. I actually have a newfound anxiety, which is super weird. So I was in the studio with Benjamin, I needed a guy, and Benjamin was like, because I wasn't like, my mind was blocked, and Benjamin was like, yo dude, chill, you know, just chill for now, whatever you need me to do to make sure that the music comes out the way it needs to come out. I was like, okay, cool. He closed the windows. It was during the day. He closed the windows, just on the light, said, boy, just close your eyes and rap. And this song came out. So yeah, I'm gonna whip out my phone key just to make sure I'm saying the right thing here before I end up lying to you guys. So the hook goes, strawberry talk, how I'm gonna talk to your girl, how I'm gonna talk to the world, how I'm gonna talk to the Smurfs. Now let me explain something that like clearly no one seems to understand, right? Strawberry talk is like a neology. It's a neology for sweet talking. I just chose to say it in a different way because, you know, strawberries can be sweet too. So I felt like that would be a lot more kind of accurate to the idea that I'm getting across. But also it's like how I'm going to talk to your girl, how I'm going to talk to the world, how I'm going to talk to the Smurfs, right? That's like, I speak the same to everybody. The same language, the same way, like the way you experience me is the same way my mom experiences me. It's the same way my dad experiences me, the same way my future girlfriend will experience me. I don't change for nobody. And I've described that as strawberry talk. Now, the other concept that people don't get is how I say how I'm gonna talk to the Smurfs. A Smurf, right, is obviously the idea that you have the blue people, but Smurfs are actually what they call people who like buy new accounts on online games and play with like the less experienced players so that they always win. It's kind of childish, to be honest. So it's like all those guys are just like are really good at games. They'll just start a new account so that they're starting on like a really, really low ranking, and they play with people that don't know and just destroy them. Just kind of weak. But yes, that's how I talk to you too, you losers. How I'm going to talk to my mom, how I'm going to talk to the gods, how I'm going to talk to the... Right. So obviously, like I said, it's how I talk to everybody, how I talk to Unkulunkulu Farak God, but it's also how I talk to blank, because anybody could be in that position and you're still talking to the same. I want to get into like the verse bits, right? Big B, yeah, how you do that? Yeah, how you move that? Been nice since that to that, right? It's like how I've been doing things is like people are always asking me like, how are you where you are? Like, how did you get here? And it's like, to be honest, Oaks, I'm asking myself the same questions. I think I've always just moved via heart, and I feel like where I want to be, I'm just gonna work to be. It's not necessarily that I'm doing like a lot of like logical thinking. I'm just like, my whole life is a passion project, to be honest. And that's exactly how I move. Been nice since that to that. Now that might sound like Swazpala English, but it just means I've been cool since Champagne 69 because we were dads of the streets. You know what I'm saying? Like we've been nice since that to that. Like two dads, like we were real like that. Been nice since that Grove. Been nice since my doves. 2017 the crew. 2017 how I move. So it's like I've been nice since back then. I've been nice since the doves, since the birds. You know what I'm saying? 2017, the crew is like, we obviously used to host events, which is primarily what everybody knows us for. We were part of like what was called the Onyx group. We held the parties called Onyx. And yes, many things have changed back then, but I still have a lot of respect for the time and what happened back then and what we were trying to do. Like the agenda was always like super kind of healthy and super like forward thinking, you know? And it was like, I was just kind of referring to like how I was moving at the time. And then, yeah, I had to grow. Yeah, I had to move. Yeah, I had to change my world. Yeah, I had that dough. Guys, I will not lie to you. It is the most difficult thing to try and create your life on your own and like make your own coins. I did a lot of things. I was making clothes. I was like selling pastel art. I was also obviously doing these events with the guys, and I earned a fair buck here and there, but it was only like years later where I came through. But it was just like I really did have to grow, and I did have to move. Like I literally had to move out of my house because we got evicted, and my family went back to the Eastern Cape, and then I was like here in Sophia Town. And nobody knows that, but it's like, you know, it's just a story. It's how it goes. But yeah, I had to change my world, and I had a little bucks. I had a little money, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I had to move this shit right. Yeah, I had to keep that shit tight. Yeah, I had to cook it like rice. Yeah, I had to do this shit right. There's no bars in there. It's plain and simple. That's just really how I had to do it. I had no choice. I had to figure it out myself. I know there are a lot of people that I relied on at the time, and for them, I'm like eternally grateful. But I also just had to figure it out on my own at the end of the day, you know? I changed. Put that shit on Wax. Put my shit on Gang. Put that shit on Sled. Put that shit on my dog. Put that shit on my mom's. Put that shit right in my pocket. Put that shit right on the rocks. Folks, if there's one thing, it's like, you have to be able to make something out of nothing, right? And the reason why I've chosen to phrase this the way I phrase it is because it's like, you can take whatever in any situation and just make it possible. It's like, I gave it to my guys. The fashion stuff, I gave it to my guys. They gave it right back to me. You know what I'm saying? My mom needed coins. I put coins on my mom and said, yo, whatever you need, like, we're going to sort it out. Do you know what I'm saying? Then I also put it in my pocket because, you know, no, bro, if there's one thing about me, I'm never going to lie. I love groove. Then I'm going to groove until. I'm going to groove forever. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I have no qualms with that. But I also got to make sure that it's sitting in my pocket so when I need it, I can move. But at the same time, I got to put it on the rocks. You feel me? You got to put the Bedragades in the glass. We have to live soft life the whole time. And look, obviously, life is not always that soft. And I will be fair and honest. It's like, I just speak my truth. It's not soft, but we work to make it easy.